You're listening to the Para House Entertainment Network. Come join us as we take you deep into the fire, to the paranormal realms of hauntings, UFOs, ETs, alien abductions, strange creatures, and the vastness of universal consciousness, as we continue to seek what is not supposed to exist, as we search for the truth that only comes from going into the fire. To another week in the studios with the team from Into the Fire, Tonya, Billy, Melvin, Father Casey, and we've got a special guest already in here tonight that we're going to totally enjoy. Our good buddy from South Pittsburgh Hospital, Ronnie D. How you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you guys? You know,
we are awesome.
The fire makes you sound like such a boring guy. That is just
far from boring.
Oh man, that's a great intro. Whoever wrote that is that's amazing.
Hey, it's me. I just keep on writing these weird things, you know. So whenever you're ready, I'm ready.
Sharing this out.
So, how's everybody? Good evening, chat room, and thank you for all tuning in tonight. It's going to be a special night. We just wanted to get together. It's been a heavy week for all of us, and a lot of different things are going on, and we just want to have kind of an open mic night. Sit back, talk, see what everything's going on, answer some questions for you, maybe get some ideas for guests and so forth. From you all, and just be open. We've got a great team here. I'd like to go over some of the stuff that's going to happen in Octagon Hall. Of course, we're going to talk about Old South Pittsburgh Hospital also. We're going to try to keep Melvin with his clothes on, and Father Casey is going to inspire us later.
Yeah, Kate, again. Yeah, I know. He doesn't give me one show. Ain't even got started yet.
Yeah, that's it, exactly.
Showed my butt and the internet kicked me off.
Yeah, that's it. You know, you start this pre-show stuff, and it automatically carries through. They're watching us, you know.
Just practicing.
Chat room's filling up. Hey, everybody.
Yes, hello, everybody. It's great to have you all here again, and we look forward to talking to you here shortly. So many things are going on. My heart goes out to a very good, very special team and good persons here that we're all close friends with. And that would be Billy and Terry Wilkerson from Whiskey Fango Foxtrot. I just want to give them all our very best with the terrible loss of their granddaughter that just happened 2 days ago, or yesterday, I do believe. And it's a very tough thing to go through, and I offer my services any way I can. Absolutely. Unfortunately, I've also had to go through that, and if you need to talk or anything like that, I think I may be able to help you get through it. And of course, you have the wonderful person on the far side of Billy and Tonya there, Father Casey, who is always ready to do that job, and can definitely help, because he helps. Believe it or not, he actually helps me.
That's a full-time job.
Yeah, that is a full-time job. Yeah. You think Melvin's bad? Holy cow!
Yes, our deep condolences.
Yes, and it is. It's so sad, and our hearts go out to them right now during their time of need. And as I said, if there's anything we can do with them, we were talking about Octagon Hall. We have this is the time for Octagon Hall to have our major fundraiser. in October. And we want to thank everybody who is supporting us so well. We came off with two last weekend, the first and the second, and it was a great weekend. Both were sold out. Tickets are going like hotcakes. We thank you all again. This right before the show started, I took a quick look at it, and I believe we have a total of 5 tickets left to sell
for the entire month.
Yeah, for the entire month, and everything else is sold out. The nights that are available, I believe there are 3 tickets available on Friday night, the 15th of October, and there are 2 tickets available still on the Friday night of October 22nd. Now on October 16th and 15th and 16th, that weekend, we're going to have the Elite Vixens who will be guiding you through the paranormal experience of Octagon Hall and our Novice Hunt up there. Hoping that you're going to have an experience. You may see Tonya and Billy and some of us out there also. And keep an eye on everything, and also just stopping by to say hi and to see if we can help with the spirit activity.
This coming weekend.
And this coming weekend is actually sold out also. And it is Whiskey Tango Trot's weekend to do that. I haven't heard from Billy. I know that the girls are excited to do it and can do it for him. I don't know what's going to happen, but I do know that we'll be standing by to also help in any manner possible. So it's already sold out. We're ready to go, and you'll either see a plethora of investigators there to support Whiskey Tango Foxtrot through Night Stalkers and anyone else who wants to come up and offer their services and help to the people to have a wonderful experience up there at the wonderful Octagon Hall.
And guys, we had a lot of offers this year to help out with it. We thank you all. Unfortunately, we can't get every team in there to do this. But it does help us out a lot because, we do it every year. I mean, that's, 10 investigations in a month?
Yeah, 10 investigations in a month. And lately, they've always been 5 weeks. And we do them. And it's amazing how long we've been doing them and how long we've done Novice Hunts at the hall. And, when people look at me and I go, well, we've done 150 Novice Hunts at the hall. That's saying something. And that's the kind of numbers that we're crunching. And so it does take a toll on you, especially for my old body and the things that I've just gone through. But these guys here are great to work with. And they're, as we always talk about our family and how wonderful they are to deal with and what they'll come up with and do. And I thank them all very much from the bottom of my heart for their support. And we all love Octagon Hall, just like we also love another place down in Tennessee, which we're going to talk a lot about that tonight also. And you're going to see, it's really cool because they've got new T-shirts they're representing. We've got some T-shirts that will be available for sale at Octagon Hall, but we got a new item this week, and for our special people who are going to be there at the Novice Hunt, if you'd like to buy a coffee cup, and Tonya and Billy are working on these, and they're awesome. Would you mind pulling one up and showing it? And I'll see if we can just bring you into the picture itself. So everybody, I might pull you all out for a second and just go with them. So this is
Bear. Okay. Bear's lips are moving, but we can't hear him talking. So let's bring him back in. There you
So
go.
we have that $10 wonderful. The cost on that's going to be $10, I believe we did, and we're making a special deal. If you want 2 of them, you can have them for $20. Can't beat
Special deal.
And it all goes,
It all
to,
goes
the
to the
hall.
hall.
And it all goes to the hall. Yeah, exactly. And thank you all for all your wonderful hard work and your donations. Also, it's very important, and we appreciate greatly. Now, I got to find out, and let's show the other hard works. If we're talking about another wonderful place that we've got, Casey is down there a lot now because he's doing a lot of work down on Mount Eagle. But show what you're representing today, because take a look at those new T-shirts and the fancy stuff, because they got to see the front and the back because they are awesome.
They look good.
Ronnie, I'm going to let you talk about them, so you go ahead. Are you still in there?
I'm over here. Yep.
All right, go ahead. I'll let you pitch them because they look awesome, man. They're just awesome.
Yep. So we've got like 5 or 6 new T-shirts coming out, which are really kind of cool. I know Nikki's watching right now, and I think Nikki's got every one of them. When Nikki comes down to the hospital, she goes on a shopping spree. But yeah, we're rolling out. We're actually rolling out 2 new companies that are primarily designed for the paranormal. There are 2 actually different lines, and we're going to release it in Las Vegas this year. We're going to be at the Para Unity in Las Vegas. My team is going to be there representing OSPH, and then we'll also be representing the new companies. But we're doing kind of paranormal cult T-shirts. We're doing an R-rated line, which is actually called Booty Wear. And then we're actually
I love it. Booty wear.
We're going to do a G-rated line, which is
there. That's one.
which is called Scareware. And we're really excited about it because they are paranormally or paranormal type of T-shirts. They coincide with all of us paranormal investigators with a little bit of a perverted twist to them. So we're really excited to roll that out and looking forward to that. The name of the company is actually, I forgot the name of the company, but it'll be Scareware, and it's Bootywear. We have that in the makings. And then, of course, like you guys, we're doing all sorts of Halloween fun stuff down at OSPH this month. We're busy, as you know, at Octagon Hall. I believe on the 23rd, we have the Ghost Hunters down there. And then on the 29th, we have Shane and Josh from the Holzer Files and from the Searchers. So a busy month down in the paranormal world.
Will you also be doing the trunk or treat this year?
We are, and that's something that's really cool too. The trunk or treat we're doing on the 30th, which is Saturday. We have a bunch of local paranormal groups who are going to come down and give us a hand. I know last year, I think we handed out almost 30,000 pieces of candy to the locals. This year, we're expecting to do even more than that. So we're really good. We're much like Octagon Hall, where we really give back to the community. And that's one of the things that, Barry, you are so good with at Octagon Hall, and we're kind of following in your footsteps, doing kind of the same thing. And one of the things that's really incredible about the paranormal community is that we do give back a lot to the community, and we're really excited about that. One thing that's really, really cool is that we're working on another location, a little top secret now, some of us know, but
cool.
We're working on a 158,000 square foot hospital that's located in Tennessee. And we're a little nervous because on October 23rd, we're going to have the industrial board as well as city council come down and do an investigation with us with the ghost hunters. So we're a little nervous, but really excited.
Oh, don't be nervous. You got
nervous.
this. Lady O will do her job.
Well, yeah, they want to see exactly what we do in an investigation and how we go about doing that and that kind of stuff. My team and I have been to the new hospital about a dozen times now, and we're getting ready to go, and we're all super excited. This place is super duper active, super big, and it's exciting. So we're really looking forward to that.
Well, I think that's fantastic, and I can't wait to.
Sounds good.
I can't wait to hear more about it.
Yep.
And golly, it's so exciting. And you know what? It's so wonderful because There are so many friends and great people that take the paranormal so seriously and have really gone out and, you know, you've done Old South Pittsburgh Hospital and rebuilt the darn thing, put it back on the map, made it a wonderful place to investigate and just continue on. And now you're starting another one, and man, that's what is so important. And then we have other people out there that are also making moves that are, you know, there's a new jail in Tennessee that is opening up, and there's so many great things. And I don't want to steal any of their thunder either, but it's all coming out as if we're all going to put together. So 2022, 2023 looks like it's going to be an awesome time for the people to enjoy the paranormal.
Well, it's great that we get to save the history. I mean, the paranormal is really an awesome part of it, but
Yes,
really, these are historic buildings that need to be saved. You know, they need to be kept intact, and we need to be teaching people about how medicine used to be, or our history used to be, and you know, that's every bit as much as the paranormal importance, I think. And yeah, my team and I have worked really hard on putting this new deal together, and we're really excited because it's one thing, like I said, it's one thing that we get to share the history with, and you know, this place had a couple hundred nurses and doctors in it that, you know, are still around today. We want to tell their stories, and we want to make sure that, you know, this hospital stays on the map and it doesn't get destroyed like they were planning on doing it. And so we're moving in, and we're moving quick, and you know, we're looking forward to it.
fantastic.
Awesome.
You know, and it's so important. You know, people as when we talk about the history and so forth of locations, it's part of paranormal. You know, the people who are, when you go on an investigation and everything else, you've got to love history if you're going to be into paranormal, because you've got to understand who's there, what was there beforehand, if you're going to make anything or be able to talk to spirits or do anything about it. And also, we want to continue to offer that and teach about that and tell the truth about it, because the main reason why we are there is so that they can tell their stories, you know, and then we can work on that and get the full story of that location. I know you do that. We do that up at the hall. We try to do that everywhere we go, and it's very important. So,
well, I think the more successful paranormal teams go in with that history background, I think that makes, you know, the spirits and the energy, you know, they want to talk. So, I mean, when you walk into a building, you say, "How old are you? What's your name?" It's not as effective as if you walk in and you're specifically pinpointing something that happened in that hospital, you know, and you're looking for a specific being that was there. And when you have that education, you have that history, you can use that, and you can use that to your advantage and hopefully get some of the answers you're looking for.
yeah, when you tie the research into it, you know, we always say it, most of the thing about the paranormal is, man, it is like 80% research, it's 10% fun, and it's 10% of hard work doing the review. You know, reviewing is one of those things that it still irks me when I look at the video for a long period of time. And Billy and everybody knows that very well with me. So it's like going, who's going to do this video work today?
Bear, did your mic fall over or something?
Isn't that what we all have kids for? We put them
Exactly.
Look for something unusual.
Sounds like your volume went down, Bear.
Oh, what went down?
It sounds like your volume went down.
Okay, hang on. Let's see what's going on here.
We don't use kids. We send in Melvin.
I got a definite problem going here, so hang on.
I mean, was it just us? Or,
I can hear him fine. I don't know.
It says the broadcast was interrupted.
Oh. Well, it still shows that we're live.
Unmute.
Well, they're just kicking me off all the time, you know. Melvin, is that you?
Yep.
Yeah. I muted Melvin.
We're reading his lips again.
Well, can everybody hear me? If not,
I can hear you. It's just kind of low.
Okay. Well, let me see. I can't.
Turn your volume up, Billy.
It is.
Let me see if I can turn my volume up over here. Can you still?
There you go.
Well, I muted Melvin.
How's my volume now? Too much? Too bold?
No, you're good.
Okay, great, excellent. I just changed my.
So
my-
Nikki said that we did get interrupted. It's still showing that we're live and we do have viewers in here.
Oh, excellent. So it's Facebook and it's Bear. Hi.
It is. I mean, they got me last week.
Yeah.
They got me last
It's Into the
week.
Far, our favorite show. But let's take a look at the chat room. I haven't been in the chat room yet today, and man, we have got. I am just so excited to be here and looking at Ronnie and Casey and Melvin and Tonya and Billy. It's just super to have family together and all that good stuff. And what do we got going on? Man, we got a lot of people in the chat room tonight. Hello, Beth Allen. Hello, Joanne. Hello, hey, Brendan. How you doing?
Pac-Man,
Nikki, how you doing? Pac-Man's in there. Hey, Pac.
Frankie Lynn, Death Out.
Yep. Golly.
Sherry.
Thank you all for joining us. Thank you all very, very much. It's a pleasure to have you all here. Hey, Jason Hale, what are you doing? I need to talk to you. Get a hold of me. And excuse me.
Jason and them got an event coming up.
Yeah, they do. They do. And if you want
Look
to
at what
put it
Opal
on
in
here,
jail.
yeah, put it on here, and we will talk about it very, very quickly. Or if he wants to,
And there goes
if you want
Melvin.
to send him the link and have him come on in.
Well, yeah, I'll have to send that through Messenger.
Oh yeah, don't send it the other way because
Yeah.
we like you.
I'm going against-
Facebook.
I go against communities. What is it?
Oh no.
Community standards.
Community
Yeah.
standards
Yeah.
By sharing our link in the comments.
to have somebody join in.
So Facebook.
Oh,
I'm still on my 30-day ban.
Oh,
You know,
great.
it seems like they're getting all of us paranormal investigators.
Yeah, they are. Well, because we do a little, as we do research and we do things, we also like to talk about it and straighten things out for people. And look, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of truth. It's just getting people to listen to it, and it's all truth. But they just need to do their own research. Don't ever believe anything we say.
No.
Please do your own research and find it out that way. And
You can believe
You're
me.
gonna be happy.
Don't listen to him.
that's true. That is 100%. Believe that man down there. Believe that man down there.
Even if
Yeah.
he is in Facebook jail.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. There's a good reason why.
Back to Old South Pittsburgh. It's one of
Yes.
my favorite places.
Yeah.
All the ones that I get to go to, Old South is one of my favorites. Octagon Hall, love every time. But I look forward to seeing you down there. Still doing the move, so I'll see you down there soon.
well, I'm just glad that you're only about 15 minutes from Old South Pittsburgh now. You're right down the road.
Exactly.
So
Oh,
we,
yeah. I'm still packing.
we want. Well, give me a call. We'll come up and help you unpack.
I love it. Thanks.
No problem.
And I can't wait to hear the other place about the other place more on the other side of the thing, and then see what happens with that because we would definitely support you in any way we can.
We're really excited about that. That's a really big hospital, and the bones of the building started back in the 30s, and then it had 4 different expansions put on it. The latest one was as late as the 80s. So it's pretty cool. It's got I believe it's got 9 or 10 operating rooms. It's got 2 separate recovery rooms. Yeah, it's a big building, and my team and I were there Saturday night. We spent about 4 or 5 hours in the building, and one of the things that we did that was really, really cool is we put cat balls down on the floor, and then we put numbers in front of the cat balls. We took it a little step further, and we actually asked them to touch the balls that were in front of the number, and they pretty much nailed it every time. It was really neat. One thing that was really, really cool, and that surprised us, and Steve was there, and Todd was, trying to think who was there. Steve was there, Terry was there. But what was really neat is we were actually doing some EVPs, and Jim from Old South Pittsburgh showed up. He was actually there communicating with us. He was picking on Steve through the Estes method. So it was kind of a neat night. It was neat to find that some of our spirits from Old South Pittsburgh actually traveled with us. But yeah, seems that that we're doing really well, and some of those spirits actually kind of hung out with us over there. But Jim seems to be really happy. Seems to be kind of traveling around. I know
That's awesome.
Stephen actually did an investigation in another place, and he popped up over there. So he's kind of getting around. I think he's found a family. I think he's really happy with our family, and there's some real telltale signs that when he's there, that he's been saying some really neat things on EVPs, and especially likes doing things on the Estes method. So kind of neat. And like I said, the new building is some of the building is pristine. I mean, it looks like you're walking into a hospital that basically they locked the door yesterday. And
Wow.
so it's really neat. And I know that we're talking to the city in year 3. We're going to put a bed and breakfast in for sure. We got city approval already.
That's
So we're really moving forward. The city's really excited to have us. And it was kind of scary because I don't know if I told this story or not, but the police chief actually from South Pittsburgh calls me one morning and he says, "Hey, Ronnie," he said, what's wrong? Because whenever he calls me, it's usually, somebody's on the property or, somebody
Yeah,
comes
it's not a good deal.
over the lawn or something like that. So he's like, "Hey, I heard you're buying a new hospital." And I'm like, nobody knows because I just got done talking to City Hall and all those stuff. He says, "Yeah." He says, I said, "How did you know?" He says, "I'm the police chief of South Pittsburgh." So they did their due diligence, and the city actually called the police chief and the mayor, and they called pretty much everybody in South Pittsburgh, and they wanted to know what kind of a job we were doing and what we were doing with the building, and we passed with flying colors. It was really kind of neat, and it was neat to know that the city of South Pittsburgh and the community really supports what we're doing. And sat down with the mayor, sat down with the city commissioner, city planners, and they're 100% behind us. They're actually throwing ideas at us. They love the hide and go seek that we play at Old South Pittsburgh. They're actually, like I said, they had a couple of choices to come down. They're at the city hall and everybody's coming down, and they had a couple of dates that we gave them. And the first thing the mayor said was, "When are you playing hide and seek?" So we gave them with Ryan Murray and Rochelle from Ghost Hunters. So they're renting a tour bus to come down. They're bringing it's just going to be so much fun. And they were talking about how we're we're doing different things with the building, not just paranormal, but we're doing other things like the hide and seek and that kind of stuff. So they're really excited about it. And I know we've got even the business support that in the areas, we're going to bring people in from all over again, like Octagon Hall does, like OSPH does. So they're really excited about, bringing people in from all sorts of different locations and that kind of stuff. So we're excited.
Fantastic.
Really exciting.
It's exciting times, and it's just super, and even at the whole, even at the hall, we're doing the same thing. We're looking forward to a strong 2022. And everything seems to be going better. We are looking for, as we're putting more and more things together, and hopefully we'll be able to straighten out some stuff and add to the Octagon Hall a little bit. We just got a nice piece of donation from furniture, which we thank very much about. I've got to say, by the way, today is October 5th. A lot of birthdays in October. Good friends and I, and a person that is very close to some of the people here on the screen. Beth, we want to wish you the very happiest birthday today.
Happy birthday, Red.
Happy birthday, Beth.
Yep, happy birthday, Red. And we look forward to hearing from you. I know that you're busy, and we're all busy right now. But you'll be getting a phone call from us in the next day or so, saying, "Hey, what's up?"
Back to the new location. I got to say this.
Now you know about this damn new little location.
Well, I've kept my mouth shut because it was Ronnie blessed me with the information of it, and I do not want to, betray his trust in me.
I understand it. I will go with that.
There were a select
I
few
will
that
say
we
this,
reached out
Ronnie,
to.
because of the job that you have done in South Pittsburgh, not just with the hospital, Lady O, but for the community itself. I was not surprised that when you told me that you found out about this place, you called, and what was it they said to you?
Which part?
We've been waiting for you to call.
It was
That's
actually,
awesome.
So kind of what Billy had said, kind of the long and short of it was we had, there was a paranormal group in the area that reached out to me, and they basically called in distress and said that a piece of history was about to be destroyed. Basically, it was on the docket for the city to knock it down in 2022 at a cost of about $2.1 million. So I was like, well, wait, what can we do to step in? What can we do to help? And so they gave me the information that I needed to get a hold of the city hall and the mayor. And I called the mayor. And the first thing he said to me was exactly what Billy says, we've been waiting. And I was like, waiting for what? He says, you've got a really good reputation, you and your team, of what you did with Old South Pittsburgh and the way we turned it around. And this group was actually at our hospital about 2 weeks before this. And they came back and they were bragging about kind of the work that my team has done and what we have done for Old South Pittsburgh. And they were like, yeah, we were hoping, we were waiting to hope that you would reach out to us. And I was like, well, why didn't you just call us? I mean, you could have called. And but anyways, the way it worked out is that I got on an airplane, flew down there, took a couple of my volunteers with us. Now we sat down, we wrote out a business plan with them. We sat down. There was one or two people who weren't real sure about it because what we do can be considered kind of different. Not everybody is accepting of what we do.
Right.
And that's what we had to do is we had to sit down and convince City Hall that we're not running around chasing demons. We're not conjuring things up. We're not doing those things that guy on the other TV show does on a regular basis.
Right, exactly.
And that we're respectful, and that a lot of us in the community, it is about history, and it's about finding the truth. It's really, really a lot deeper than just sitting in the dark, playing with devices. And one of the things, I know Ernie's on here, and one of the things that I have like the utmost respect for is the things that Ernie did with Waverly, with Sarah. I mean, I've read, I've followed, and kudos to them for standing up and doing what they believe in. And that's what we do at Old South Pittsburgh, and that's kind of what my team does as well too. Is that when we go into a location like that, we want to make sure the truth is being told. And Billy and Tonya will tell you the first thing we did when we bought OSPH was we got to the nuts and bolts of what was going on in terms of what old management was saying and what was going around the community, and we changed that right away. And a lot of people will tell you there's nights that I'm up until the wee hours of the morning because I'll come across a podcast that they're reciting stuff off of a Facebook page or a website that was 10 years ago. And, I go into action and I start sending nasty emails at 4 o'clock in the morning, like, this is not true. That's not true. That's not true. Stop reading old stuff. If you want the truth, come to us. I have a young lady named Leanne who has researched the building so deep that, we learn things just every day. And to me, I love the paranormal, but to me, the history is what really makes the paranormal alive. And being able to be part of that is really, really important to me and to my team. And the new hospital, like I said, we've already been in contact with nurses and doctors and everybody to try and get the background of the building, to try and find, some of the deaths. We found out that there was a hanging there, very similar to Waverly. We will release that later. But there were some things, there were suicides that actually did happen that are documented in the building. And these are the things that we're researching so that when we come forward with these stories, we've got it right. That we're
right, exactly.
We're not spreading bad rumors. But then we can go in as paranormal investigators and try and contact, that entity and see, what's going on. And I think that's really
what you did with that, with coming out with the facts, you actually made South Pittsburgh Hospital so much better.
Yeah, and not to mention the families and stuff that live in the area that know the truth, and to see it being told the right way instead of the lies.
Right. Well, that's the most important thing is getting the community behind you, because if you don't have the community, you don't have the support. And I think really we need that community support. We need the community that we're doing business in to say, hey, these guys are doing what's right. They're not making stuff up to sell tickets.
Right.
And like I said, and I think that's really, really important for all of us to do. And it's exceptionally important.
And that's the way it should be with all these historic locations. South Pittsburgh Hospital, Octagon Hall. you know,
it's all about digging. It's all about doing the research. It's all about doing it because, even though Octagon Hall has been around for a long time, and there is a lot of stories out there. There's things where Mary Elizabeth was 6 years old, 4 years old. All of the different things that have happened in the hall have all changed because of the fact of research, because we're trying to straighten all that history out.
Yep.
And as you do, then what happens? The spirit activity itself actually validates the stuff that you've already found out, because they will let you know, because it's part of their story and that's what they want to be told.
Well, the spirits become more active too, because when you're telling the truth about them, they want to keep it going. When you're lying about somebody and saying things that aren't true about them, I'm not going to come out either. Right. I want to make sure that whoever's representing me is representing me properly. Yes. And once that representation happens, then of course I'm going to come out and I'm going to tell my story even more.
Exactly.
So
exactly,
that's what's really important. And Jim is a really good example of that OSPH, because when I first took over the building, he was an ass. I mean, we got all sorts of really bad EVPs from him. He was pretty aggressive.
I'll be honest with you, when we first came across Jim, we hit it off with Jim like that.
Yeah.
I mean, and
we started with the music and everything when we were there.
People were talking about, well, Jim did it. No. We're not going to talk about that.
Yeah.
And
it's all about intent. It's all about intent, folks.
Yeah. And then when you guys came through and found out the true history, I was like, I knew something wasn't right, Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and it's not hard to do. I mean, all you got to do is a little digging. It's all there, but a lot of people would rather just make things up, and it's easier that way. And then that story just keeps getting told, and it gets lied on, and by the time it's over, it's tenfold from where it started. When all you really have to do is tell the truth. And I think, in my opinion, you're going to get more activity from a guy who's happy, who wants to tell a story in the afterlife, than a guy who's mean and pissed off because you're not telling the truth about what a great man he was or she was or whatever. So I think that's really important. I think that's something that paranormal, and there's certain shows on TV that kind of, they don't do that properly. Instead, they're too busy looking for things that they shouldn't be looking for. And they're really, really missing the true depth and history of the location that they're at.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Hey, you got to promise me something. You know how I am. When are you actually going to be doing the first thing? Because I'd love to have you on, and we'd all like to have you on Into the Far, talk about it, pitch it, and I'd love to go down there sometime and just do something with you guys, or with an event with whatever. We'd like to do that with a lot of the things that are starting out new this year. And so let me know, because we will definitely help you in any manner we can. So, and you already knew that. So
I kind of figured that. We do have a deal already written with one of the TV shows that we're going to give an exclusive to. We sat down and talked to them already about it. They're on board. Great people. Can't tell you who it is, but great people. We're really excited to be doing it with them. I will tell you, it's not the dimming guy. But it is.
I got a pretty good idea who it is.
You probably do. And I did ask. I will have to be honest. I did talk to Billy and Tonya about the location. As many people know, I'm not real familiar with Tennessee, so there are people that I really trust in the industry. Billy and Tonya have always been upfront with me and honest with me. So there were a handful of people that I went to and I said, hey, this is a location we're looking at. What do you think? And Billy and Tonya were 100% supportive. They told me what their thoughts were. And so there's a lot of love and trust between Billy, Tonya, and I. And guys, I respect you and I appreciate all the help you've given me. There were a couple others that we talked to as well. But in the end, the decision was ours in City Halls, and it looks like we're moving forward. Should be able to make that actual 100% announcement here in the next couple of weeks, because like I said, we're sitting down with the City Hall and all that good stuff, and we'll get it inked, and then we're moving forward. And if once we make the announcement, we will be looking for volunteers in that area. Because there's a lot of work to be done. It's an old building that hasn't been touched in a while. So there's walls to be torn down and things to be fixed. So we will be looking for volunteers in that area. And we're excited. I mean, I just walking through, it kind of gets me a little tear jerky, because, it's a piece of history. It's a piece of the Southern history that I want to keep alive. And like I said, it's going to be pretty amazing, and we're all going to get to experience like this. Once it's inked, I'm going to call some of my best friends and say, "Hey, come on down, let's do some investigating." Prior to us turning it over to the public. So you're on my list, guys.
Awesome.
We love you.
Yeah, and it's wonderful to be able to see owners and to be able to deal with the people that are really supportive of what they're doing and do it well. And you're one of the best. And,
Well, I hope you're all going to Vegas, right? You guys going to the Vegas for Para Unity?
No. And one of these days we'll have to have a long talk about that in Paris.
Uh-oh.
I don't think he's allowed in Vegas.
Yeah,
What's that, Father Casey?
I don't think bear's allowed back in Vegas.
that's right, exactly.
But I thought Melvin was the one who ran around naked.
Oh, no. Well,
That one does too over there.
I'll send you a picture of bear.
Oh, no. No thanks. I have a vivid imagination. That's good enough.
It's just a supersized version of Melvin.
Right, exactly.
Biggie size.
Yeah, it's like supersize that meal up. Here you go. No, and also, I didn't get to go to Vegas this year because, luckily I was sick, so I didn't have to use the excuse. Well, I came back from Vegas.
Well, Bear, if you decide to go, I'll make sure I bring tons of bail money.
Thank you. Yeah, don't worry, and the FBI and everybody else will all be waiting for us.
Melvin said he'd be happy to
Well,
see
I don't
you.
know if I have that much bail money.
Mama Bear said, "Don't you do it, Casey."
Yeah, do not do it. Do not do it. Yes. Yeah. Oh, God. The things that these guys hold over my head. I mean, it's great to be with a bunch of family members and be out hunting and doing the things that we do and be a close guy. But boy, they've got some stuff over all of us. And Father Casey is like, let me see, it was back on that day right here. And I do have photos.
Well, I wonder how many people
Got it right here, buddy.
You got it right there.
What did Bear do in Vegas?
That's Father Casey's book of secrets there. Huh?
That's right, exactly.
And did you see how thick it was?
Yeah.
I know.
He's watching all of us, Ronnie.
Right,
I'm
exactly.
trying to get you guys into heaven.
Yes, that's it. He's working hard. So, but yeah. Well, let's look at the chat room, guys. We're here, October. It's a wonderful time. What are you guys doing for Halloween? What are you guys? What would you like to see come out of the paranormal coming up? What would you like to see at Octagon Hall? What would you like to see from Into the Far? No, we are not going to show the pictures that Father Casey has.
You guys never let me have any fun.
Hey, Tonya. And Tonya and Billy, this is the time where we bribe him.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
What's it going to cost? What's it going to cost, Father Casey? Come on.
Yeah. We've seen them. We have been.
I've had front row seat to this. I think I needed a cleansing after that.
Yeah.
Father Casey had to bless us all after that one.
Yeah, and, it's funny because a lot of times we team up in rooms together, so you never know what may happen. And then of course when we stay at bed and breakfasts and all that other stuff, and we're out doing investigations, we come back and we're doing one there, and a lot of things happen.
Melvin's causing trouble in the chat room.
Oh my gosh.
Melvin?
Forgive me, Father, because I am probably
We'll do it again and again.
Yes. Yeah, isn't
So,
that true?
Are you guys actually doing anything on Halloween this year with it being on a Sunday?
Who, us?
Yes.
No, we are not. No, so Saturday what we're doing is we're doing a trunk or treat, which we're doing for the city of South Pittsburgh. And we have a bunch of local teams that are going to do it. And then my kind of gift to them for helping us out with the trunk or treat is we're going to do a giant like family investigation at the hospital with everybody who's put into the trunk or treat. And I think we have like 9 or 10 groups. Leanne would know. I think it's about 9 or 10 groups that are going to show up. I have a feeling Sunday, most of us will be recovering most of the day.
Oh, yeah.
So I didn't want to really schedule anything on that. And then I believe South Pittsburgh actually has their trick or treat on Sunday. So we were going to kind of meander into town and be supportive of the town as well too.
That's
So we
awesome.
kind of took Sunday off. And like I said, I know Outlaw Paranormal is one of them. The Bench Breaking Broads is another one. I know I'm forgetting a bunch of them, but those are the 2 that I just talked to this afternoon. But they're all going to be out. And like I said, we're excited. And it's going to be fun because it's going to be really neat to have a bunch of different teams at the hospital for the first time in a long time and watch everybody kind of investigate and interact with each other and get different ideas. And then one of the reasons that we wanted to have a bunch of different teams in too is, and Barry, you're really good at this, is we wanted ideas for the hospital to move forward, to see what we're lacking, to see what we need to move forward on, to get ideas from people to kind of advance Old South Pittsburgh, because we want to be like Octagon Hall and a lot of the other places where we're friendly to paranormal investigators and we just want to move forward. We also want those ideas because we want to implement them in the new hospital as well too. So it's kind of a great idea to get everybody together so we can kind of, get a big mosh pit of different ideas and different
And
things.
that's it. It's
always
awesome, and
nice
that's what we
getting the
always do.
different ideas, different outlooks.
Children.
What was that, Father?
A mosh pit of throwing candy at children.
I
mean,
believe that happens from 12 to 4. And then we have a bunch of people streaking down the halls of Old South Pittsburgh after that or something like that.
There you go, Melvin.
Well, we're not going to talk about streaking either. No. No.
Uh-oh, he just added to the book.
Yeah, that's it exactly.
watching it there.
That was one of the worst things I ever did find out about when I was younger. That for some reason, I guess I didn't think I was just a big guy and everybody would know who I was. So I just thought I was just a normal person. So until I took off all my clothes and started streaking across the thing, and then the principal said, "What possessed you to think that you were 6'5" and 200 pounds and running around naked in school?
No one would know who you
were." Yeah, I was like going,
I didn't think about that.
I didn't think about that.
Here's the notepad.
Yeah.
I'll need to see you for
Exactly.
confession there.
Yes, I know. I know. Yeah, we didn't get to do that last time. And you had a perfect opportunity because I was in the hospital.
Mhm.
It would have been a long one.
So, Ronnie, as far as the events with Brian and Rochelle, and with Seekers, how are the tickets looking on that? If people,
I think we're close to sold out on both events already.
so guys, there, you heard it right there.
Yeah. So we're real close, I think. And Leanne is doing most of our tickets now. I think we have 3 tickets left for Ghost Hunters. I think 5 tickets left for the Searchers. So
That's awesome.
pretty good. Yeah. So I think we're capping both events off at 40 for the Ghost Hunters, because I think we have like 20 people coming from City Hall. So we're going to do about 60, and then we're going to keep City Hall kind of all together. And then I think we're capping it off at 50 with the Searchers.
Well, as far as City Hall goes, I bet I know where you're taking them first.
Oh, you betcha.
Oh yeah.
Down to the bar.
There you go. And as far as Octagon Hall, like Bear said, we're down to like 8 tickets total between 5 tickets between all the dates.
For the rest
Yeah,
of
we
them,
are down
spaced
to
out there.
we're between all the dates and everything else. We are down to 5 tickets, and they'll probably all be closed out by tomorrow or Wednesday.
That's phenomenal, guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and thank you so much for all your support. We do appreciate it. Hey, by the way, hi Vicky, we're looking forward to seeing you this weekend. Hopefully you'll be there. We're with bells on, and we know that you're going to just give a great support to these novices coming up, seeing you. And I can't wait to see you in person. It's wonderful to be able to hear you, Beth. Hello, Laughlin, and everybody out there. It's been so long that we've had a chance to do it. Brandon, I'm always looking to see you. It's such a pleasure to have you all here and support us. Thank you so very, very much. Thank you, Frankie. We always believe that Octagon Hall is pretty amazing. It's just like the other thing. And you know what? Now, here's the big thing that we are working on the hardest, is that we have got to get a certain individual into Octagon Hall for the first time. And that man is down here at the bottom of the screen over that way. Wait a minute, let me see where my hand's going. It's going to be this way. I don't know. It's going to be that way. I can't do this. I mean, but Tonya's got it covered. And hopefully we're going to do that. And we're going to make a big event out of that one.
I'm not streaking.
Oh, we will think there's something
sure?
better than that.
Yeah, I don't want to be laughed at.
Yes. Moon over the hall. I can see it now. But yes, it'll be quite an and seriously, we would love to have you up there. And anytime you can make it,
Old Stone Gym.
you know, you always have an open invite. You just grab who you want, bring them up here, because we always enjoy you. And
Bring Brooke.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. But hello, everybody. Again, anybody have any questions? And I'm sorry I'm not watching it too much, because it's just wonderful to have this group of people around. And you know, the paranormal is amazing.
No, Melvin.
You know, and I know that the paranormal goes through a lot of heat from a lot of different things. And it's wonderful to see the people that do not bicker and do not do all the crazy stuff. You know, it's not about all about ego, everything else that's out there. It's about the love and helping others and helping this stuff out to do it. You know, and the people who are destined to do this really care about other people and really care about the stuff that it does it, and it makes a big difference. As you can see, what's happened in the past at OSPH. I mean, it is like day and night compared to the days that I was there. I mean, and that was a long time ago. And you know, that's one of the bad things about being an old investigator. You get to see a lot of horrors, but it's always wonderful when you see it straightened out and it becomes a great thing.
Yeah, when you can walk through the front door.
You know, that was the most amazing thing that I got to tell you something. When I could go through the front door of Old South Pittsburgh Hospital, it blew my mind, because. And it almost disoriented me, because I was like, going, what? Where am I? You know,
we had a group there this weekend that hasn't been there for 10 years. They were actually back in the Cindy era. And they had called me and they said, okay, so when we pull up, do we go to the back like normal through the ER? And I'm like, oh no, everything comes through the front now. I'm like, really? Well, we were sitting kind of like on the patio when they come walking up, and they open up the front doors, and the look on their face was like, are we in the wrong place?
That's exactly.
And I was like, no, you're at the right place. And then she's like, where's the bathroom? And I went to the bathroom on the first floor, and she says, and the bathrooms work? Like, yeah, those work too. She's like, oh my God. And then I remember them kind of walking around going, oh, where's all the dirt and the needles and the, you know, all that stuff that we got rid of? And I was like, oh, it's all gone. And then she takes a big deep breath. She's like, oh, I don't even need an oxygen mask in here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, we did a lot of cleaning. Yeah. But like you said, I remember investigating prior to owning it too, and you know, you couldn't walk through the front door. I mean, it was bad. So my team did a really wonderful job.
Yeah, it has. It's amazing what has been done there, and it's all up to you. It's your team and the great work, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen at this new place.
Oh, we can't either.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome, because now Tennessee is going to, and as everything's happening in Tennessee, and I know other things are happening around Kentucky and everything, but it's great to see these historical societies, and it's wonderful to see the people who are getting involved in them that are doing them. It's just awesome, you know.
And I'm sure you're not going to have the cleanup in this new one as you've had in the old one.
Oh, we do. It's
You
bad.
do?
Yeah. There's a couple of locations where they let the roof kind of cave in. So you know what happens with heat and moisture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean,
yeah.
is there all this
No,
stuff piled up?
it's empty. I mean, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, just as long as you don't have your own CSI lab that's waiting, cooking some goo over there. I mean, I've been in some of those and cleaned some of those places up, and that's like, oh, whoa, wait a minute.
what I think is really the neatest is the building is all attached, but
Yeah.
walking through the different eras of the way the hospital was built is really neat, because walking through you can see the old hotel rooms, the old hospital rooms, and you can see the old operating rooms and the way it has shifted, you know, over the last couple of decades. And
Yeah.
you know, one of the operating rooms is the old fashioned where it's got the ceramic tiles on the wall, and then you walk into the new part and it's stainless steel. So to me, that I walked through it, that was so exciting. Just
Yeah.
to see the way that the medical field has changed over the past, 60, 70 years was really, really neat. And, how even HIPAA got involved with, single rooms versus double rooms versus, it's really neat. So it's, like I said, historically, it's golden. And paranormal, it's just waiting to talk. So
And it's really cool that they left the different ways of the times, you know what I mean? And didn't update the entire thing to where you can see where it came from.
Right. You can actually see like the old registers in the ceiling. Remember the old round, ugly registers?
Yes.
And then it went into, it's all there. So even the old operating rooms have the old lights in them versus the new lights. Everything is there. It's just transformed from, the 30s into the now. So it's really neat. We can't wait to share that with everybody.
Excellent.
Yeah.
It's going to be
Frankie Lynn, you're talking about Todd Neese, and I would love to have Todd on again.
Yes, we are working on that, and we're working on some other ones beforehand. But if anybody new and anybody we'd like to, we don't mind reaching out and talking to them. We are working on some things, and Melvin's not here to talk about it. He's in the chat room, but we are looking at putting one or two things together, and it will be a wonderful thing if it comes in. We can make it come together. They've all been talking together and everything else, and it will be super. And there's all kinds of good stuff coming. So.
She says, can y'all have more experts on different topics, paranormal things, cryptids, UFO, and then she put Eric in there.
Yeah, Eric, is Eric in here today right now? I thought I saw him earlier, and if you are, Eric, how you doing? Eric's working on his documentary. It's getting closer and closer, and that's going to be an awesome thing. And we'll bring him on talking about that more and more. He does a heck of a service for other people that are out there, and we don't really talk about what we all do with other things other than the paranormal, and the UFOs and how we deal with abductees and all this stuff. And we're all a help center. We're here to help people and be able to get them through the traumas that they've gone through and help them understand what they're going through. And we all work that way. And we thank you for all your support, because it's very important. That's what makes us all go around and take. So thank you. What else we got going on out there? We're getting a lot of
we're trying to keep up with the chat room here.
I know it's going crazy.
It's great.
Melvin 3, so I guess he's out of there. He said something about a porn star.
A lot of moon.
Yeah, yeah. We were discussing his moon. Oh gosh, look out! You haven't lived until you're in the vehicle with Melvin and you're passing a truck driver, and he's got his pants down and is heading towards the window. So. And Father Casey is in the front seat going, saying things that a priest shouldn't say, and going, what the heck?
In Latin.
Yeah, exactly.
It's more fun when he's in the back seat, stuck in the middle of everything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's always a blast to be. We are who we are, and we have a lot of fun doing it. But we also have a lot of respect for people, our clients, and the facilities we go to. We work hard, but we also play hard too, and it's part of it. And Ronnie,
Melvin was
and you're no different, and everyone's the same way. It's all part of the.
Yeah, you got to have fun.
You gotta
Melvin
have.
was supposed to go with me to DeadCon. That's what I have coming up October 15th, 16th, and 17th.
Yeah, you had DeadCon coming up. That's going to be excellent.
Fort Wayne, Indiana, at the Grand Convention Center.
Yeah.
Concerts. Lita Ford's going to be there. Movies. A zombie walk on Friday night. A masquerade ball.
He's going to see Lita Ford.
Yeah, and you
And
said
by
that,
Lita.
and I remember Lita. I mean, I tell you how old I am. I mean, I remember Lita. And I was talking about her today. Lita from the Runaways, way back when, a long time ago.
Cherry
And-
bomb.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Cherry Bomb, exactly. And I was listening to Lita before the show tonight. It was really weird that you
Synchronicity.
mentioned that. So,
Well, whenever I popped into the green room tonight, we had Santana going.
yeah, exactly.
They were jamming out to some Santana. I'm like, hey, I can do this.
So maybe we'll carry you out with Santana tonight. But
yeah, there's a lot of people that we want to bring back onto the show, and of course we're looking for new ones. So, guys, I mean, like I said, just reach out to us, tell us what you want, and we'll see if we can make it happen.
yeah, and remember that we're also doing some things, and we've lost a lot of people. And my heart goes out to we had very special guests and friends of ours that became friends from the show. End of the Fire has been around for a long time. We did radio, we've done this, and so forth. And having Johnny Henderson and his son on Elijah out of Tennessee that do Bigfoot hunts and everything else, and to lose him while I was in the hospital was really serious, and made me think also as I was laying there. And it's just tragic how all these things have been happening and adding up to it. It seems like the paranormal is holding the brunt of it. I hate to say that the people who are working on the good and doing the good things seem to be suffering the most, because that's the way it looks like it goes. Because when evil decides to go out and hunt, they're going to hunt the people that are going against them 100%. They don't bother the other people, And I hate to say that, but please, there is so much going on out there. Be safe when you're out there. Be respectful and understand what you're doing at all times, and understand your body. If your body says something to you, listen to it. Don't try to force yourself. Don't try to be Johnny on the spot or do something that someone else is trying to get you to do, because you've got to learn to back away and come back another day, because when you're feeling it right, it's all good. And I'm sure Father Casey can give us a lot about that also. He works with so many. And bless you, Father Casey, and thank you for all that you've done for us and our spiritual warrior ourselves here. So I appreciate it. I see a lot of the prayers out
Be sure
for
to
Locust.
visit Father Casey up on Mount Eagle.
Yep.
Yeah, and also if you're in Fort Wayne, great time to see him. And man, if you are you speaking that way, also you speaking up there.
Yeah, Fort
Yeah.
Wayne is going to be huge. Billy Zane signed on, Danny
Excellent.
Trejo, Bai Ling, the whole cast of the Supernatural car.
Yeah,
I can't even give you the guest list because it's just too big.
yeah,
We'll be there that weekend with the full weekend. I'm excited for the masquerade ball. Be somebody else
awesome.
for a minute, right?
Yeah.
Be speaking. I'll have a booth set up, and anybody that you can still get tickets at the door. It's a huge venue, and it's being fully supported. NBC and ABC are doing coverage on it now, and
fantastic.
I'm taking up because I don't romanticize what I do in the paranormal, because I come in from a different way. But I will be offering my rosaries, which I'm going to get some to you at Old South Pittsburgh. And I'm going to talk about the Isaiah 117 house we started in Mont Eagle, which gives safe haven to children taken by the state. And I work with missing and exploited children and all of the different things that the ministry does. But we also have to encounter the spiritual warfare side.
Exactly.
That place is going to be filled with it.
Yeah, exactly. And man, I'll tell you one thing. If you've never seen or had an opportunity to meet Father Casey, please take the opportunity to do it, and especially if he's speaking, because he is an inspirational speaker, and he will motivate you and give you his best. Because man, it's just a wonderful thing, and we are proud.
I thought you were going to say Lita Ford, and I agree. She's an inspiration.
Yes, I know. I mean, I'll tell you one thing. And
Beth Allen wants to know if the church is taking donations for those children, such as clothing and things.
The house is still being built. We just blessed it 2 weeks ago. We had a prayer service, which was beautiful. The city came and did drone footage of the giant prayer circle in the yard that we gathered, and everybody that was donated their time and work for the place came in and signed the walls before they put up the drywall and everything. So they were able to put their favorite Bible verse, inspirational things for the children that will be processed through there. And we will be, Beth. I just don't know the storage capacity now. But Frankie Lynn has been gathering donations, and we're going to fully support those kids, because rather than sit all night in a police station where they're scared and they've been removed, they can come to this house, which is in our backyard. We donated 9 acres, I believe, to let them do this, and right behind our church. And those children will be able to get cleaned up, have somebody competent and caring there, and all their needs met, and be able to meet the foster family there in this safe environment.
Well,
it's all about the children, buddy. It's all
Father
about
Casey,
Now, are they looking for sponsors?
Father Casey, too, with us being in such close proximity with Mount Eagle, if there's anything that my team and I can do and Old South Pittsburgh can do, please give us a call. I mean, that's something that we would love to get involved with. I mean, you're in my backyard, so to speak. So, any support that you need from my team, me, whether it's financial or, donations of time or anything, please lean on us to help
I
you.
sure appreciate that.
Wow, they just
Thank you, Beth.
they just make me feel all warm and fuzzy inside.
that's a wonderful group, and
It is.
it's great when we can all come together and support the wonderful things of life and do the things that is, and it does make us all feel warm and fuzzy.
We all come in this from our own areas in life and our paths that crossed all of us here together in this window, and then all of them in the chat room, because we know those people too. And we have a way that have been blessed to be able to give back, like Ronnie with the city, and I'll be down for your trunk or treat, and giving back, like the community up in Franklin, and Billy and Tonya over there, and we all find our ways to give back. And even the people we go to the residential cases, they're usually the most scared they've ever been in their lives, don't understand what's going on, and providing that little bit of easy, calm down, we got you, and providing some relief rather than just going in there and shaking things up and leaving them in a mess. That's why I respect all the people in this screen, the actual help versus just the sensationalism.
I got
Thank
nothing
you,
but
my
love
friend.
for everybody on the screen.
Yep.
Chat room included.
Chat room everywhere, and
Even you, Melvin.
Is he still in there? Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Just don't let Melvin ride with you after he's had Mexican, because he will blow out your air conditioner.
Right, exactly. There is certain things
Yeah.
about and I Casey takes him on a ride. I took him up to Ohio and in Indiana also, And man, the vehicle just don't work that good when Melvin gets in it. You're prepared to have problems. I mean, it's just awful.
Your air conditioner will go out if Melvin gets in your vehicle.
Yes.
You know, the good thing is
For
if you
sure.
take him for a ride, take him during the summer because you can always roll them
Put
windows
on the
down.
windows.
But if you take him in the winter,
Yeah.
you're either playing freeze out or your eyes are going to water.
Yeah.
It was in the middle of summer. I was on my way to Old South Pittsburgh with Melvin. As soon as he gets in the truck, air conditioner out.
Yeah.
And the windows were fine for a while until we got to Mont Eagle Mountain and traffic was stopped.
Ooh.
I was hanging my head out the window like a dog. I was in Desert Storm and would breathe in that stuff.
Camel spiders and all.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
not a problem.
It's really something when
Nerve
you get to your destination and bear jumps out and hits the ground going, God, let me smell the grass.
We, as a team, we've invested in the stuff that the crime scene people use.
Oh.
Put it in the morgue right under your nose. It was a necessity.
Yes, it's a necessity.
But see, that's why we don't let Melvin.
All
know
right, all
so
right.
he can't put the child locks
All right,
on the
we'll get
window.
off
You know, golly, we love Melvin, and he's a sweet, one wonderful man.
He'll keep you laughing.
Yeah, he will. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Ronnie, you got any closing words?
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween, and may it be a
Yep.
safe one to all also. Casey, what do you got for closing?
I love all you guys. Happy Halloween. See you soon.
Yeah, can't wait to see everybody, and good luck at the events down in October. Everybody that's doing all these events, you know, we're also please keep Terry and Bill Wilkerson in your prayers. And Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, they're going to be at the auction hall this weekend, and they're going to be doing a sold out event. They're doing both Friday and Saturday night, and you'll probably see Billy and myself there on certain nights. And I don't know if Tonya and I don't know if Casey will be there, but whoever will be in and able to be there will be fine. Ronnie, what do you got going this weekend? You got something going this weekend?
Oh, relaxing this weekend.
Are you in Chicago
There you
right
go.
now?
I am in Chicago this weekend. Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, we had a real hard week this week. We were kind of running around everywhere, back and forth to the other hospital, and we're tearing out a couple of rooms at Old South Pittsburgh to clear them out. So, no sleep at all this week. And then we were booked with overnights the whole week long. So, 6 to 4 a.m. and then you get up a couple hours later, start working, and I'm recovering today.
that's
When they say paranormal hangover, I mean, we were booked. I got in town on Tuesday, and we were booked Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and so we had groups in and out all week, and a lot of times when when they're coming, they want us to kind of get it started, show them around, and then it ends up being 2 o'clock in the morning because we're all having such a good time and investigating so well, and then the next group comes in the next night, and it's just all over again. So, but so this week is kind of my relaxing week, and then back to work again on Tuesday at the old hospital.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Well, thank you for coming on tonight. We
Thanks
appreciate
for
it.
having me, guys.
And we look forward to hearing more about all the stuff that's going on out there.
And keep
Thank
us
you, chat
updated
room.
on- Keep us updated on the schedule.
We love you all so much, and take care. We look to see you. Hopefully, that you can attend Octagon Hall or come up and also go down and attend Old South Pittsburgh Hospital. Great locations and great owner right here. If you haven't had the chance to meet Ronnie in person, please do, because he is one heck of a guy, one heck of a man. So thank you again, everyone. That's all I've got. I'm going to let Billy take us out.
God bless.
God bless you all.
Happy Halloween, everyone.
Yeah,
Yep.
happy Halloween.
Love you guys. Thanks for joining us tonight.